Welcome to my heavy machine gun build, you power hungry bastards. Imagine doing really good damage, having really good strike fill rate, having enough AP to do whatever you want, while also being a proper leader to your party. Well, this is it, it's all in one, and it's glorious. This heavy machine gun build requires a lot of attributes. We benefit from almost everything, except for speed. We don't really need speed. Coordination gives us enough AP. I would advise eventually going up to 8 points into coordination, but we don't need more. It's up to you if you want to max it out. I didn't. Luck is optional. If you want it, go for it. If not, don't. I personally love luck in this game. It really helps a lot. Awareness is important because of hit chance and range damage bonus. Strength is important to increase our survivability. I'm playing the game on Supreme Jerk and having enough survivability is extremely viable. Having some points into luck and decent enough health pool with composite armor later on that requires strength 7 is enough survivability for this build. Intelligence is important because of crit chance and crit damage. Every bullet can crit, that is why intelligence and overall crit chance is highly important for heavy machine gun builds. Charisma is here because we are a leader as well. We can grant our team lots of buffs thanks to our mass murdering potential. You don't need to max it out, this is enough. If you want to create this character from the get-go, then definitely balanced setup is a way to go. You're gonna get a little bit of everything and that is good for this build. You can ditch speed, but still always have coordination and intelligence a little bit ahead of everything else. Quirk serial killer, no explanation needed here. We get 3 AP every time we kill an enemy, fantastic for this build. Background, critical hit chance increase. As for skills, 8 points into big guns is minimum for final version of this build. You can go to 10, you don't need to, that is up to you. Hardness is completely optional, this is what I needed for my team. You might not need this, this has nothing to do with combat, so if you don't need hardness in your team, forget about it. Small arms is however very important. We need 7 points into small arms, we don't need anything above that. 7 points into small arms gives us perk that lets us shoot for free if we have reloaded emptied weapon. Later on I'm gonna show you a method I have discovered to utilize this perk to insane effectiveness. Then we have Weird Science. 6 points into Weird Science are enough to get perk that we want. We're gonna also benefit from energy and fire damage bonus. 5 points into Leadership are, in my opinion, more than enough. You get Demoralization perk and you provide team with decent bonuses. In case you don't need anything non-combat related, for example hardness in my case, then you can put those points into leadership and weird science. Last one, 2 points into sniper rifles to get mark target. From big guns definitely go move up. Suppressing fire, this is fantastic with demoralization from leadership. Steady shot. And if you want the last perk, widespread, which I don't really know how it benefits us. I don't think this benefits normal shooting. I think this benefits only if we use strike and some kind of weapon special ability that has cone type of firing. But I don't think it benefits us at all when we use normal attack against the target. I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest. From small arms we take Opportunist. Trick shot, this is fantastic with marked target to fill up our strike rate and regain some of the AP. Draw, this is the most important one. Mark target from sniper rifles, demoralize from leadership, and microwave research from weird science. Later on you can go for last upgrade from weird science if you want. Depends on how you distributed your skill points. When it comes to gear, have this kind of setup. Pistol and heavy machine gun in your readied weapon slots. Have another heavy machine gun that is modified to do opposite type of damage of the one that you already have. For example, in my case I have minigun that does energy damage and minigun that does fire type damage. One is good against organics, another one is good against robotics. These mods that change weapons bullet type can be obtained during mid-game, something like that, when you get to bizarre, but don't swear it. This does not make or break the build, it's just an additional thing. However, you do need 2 heavy machine guns. That is important. Armor I went is composite armor with any kind of helm that increases critical hit chance. For the utility go for rabbit's paw to increase critical hit chance or tactical goggles that increases critical damage. Both are fine. Now here's the trick I have mentioned earlier that I have discovered. It's a borderline exploit, but it isn't. Now that we have 2 heavy machine guns, we can open inventory whenever we want and put another heavy machine gun into slot of the previous one. What that does is it puts emptied weapon, meaning weapon with no bullets, in your weapon slot. Now reload that weapon, which costs 4 action points, and then shoot your heavy machine gun for free. Next to serial killer and luck chance, you're gonna have plenty of action points to do whatever the hell you want. On top of all that, you have trick shot with your gun that can be combined with marked target to increase hit chance and to do more damage that way. By hitting trick shot, you gain 3 action points back and also fill up your strike meter instantly. There's also another fantastic combination you can do with this build. Combine demoralization from leadership with suppressing fire ability from heavy machine guns. It will do 300% increased damage. It's not that precise, but it's fantastic for debuffing and damaging enemies. Anyway, that would be all. Have fun with this one, and thanks for watching.